Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette with another weekly reading starting the week of June 15th. It's mid-June already. It is mid-June. This is wonderful. Wonderful because Mercury retrograde is behind us. Maybe we'll all start communicating better in a different way. And also today, the 12th, I'm reading now on the 12th of June, is the Love Day, celebration of Love Day, Lover's Day in Brazil. So to all my Brazilian friends, this is dedicated to you as well. Now the week next week, we'll start the reading. I'll start the reading with a tarot as I usually do. And then I'll use the Vera Sibilla to highlight certain areas. And then, of course, my Neapolitan cards. And in the end, I'm going to pull a postcard as a sum up of the reading. Let's see what we have in store for next week. Ah, how lovely, the beautiful, beautiful opening. Well, just let me be quiet and show you. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, we have a beautiful trio that opens, starting with the Fool, and flanked on either side is the Magician and the Judgment card. Now, in the middle of the spread, there is the Hierophant. It is the message for us that the week, regardless of the other cards around us, it is a week that will protect. We will be protected. Also, in terms of major arcana, we also have the Strength card, and on the other side of the diamond spread is the Hanged Man. Now, so there are 3 cards at the top, 3 cards at the bottom. The third card on the bottom is the Knight of the Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Horn of Plenty, the plentiful, the woman with bringing forth so many lovely messages of plentifulness. Now, we have just one area of the spread. On the left side is the 4 of Swords. It's a relaxation period. There has been difficult times in the past. Next week is a time for regrouping. We have this 8 of Cups. All right, this troublesome card is the 8 of Cups, but it's sandwiched between the Judgment and the Strength. So therefore, it's coming from a moment of a big wake-up call, which was probably is undergoing now. You're undergoing now towards a position of strength, sandwiched in between those. Now, let me take the Sibilla, starting right with the something new is coming up. Something new. Let me hold on. All right, there was a wake-up call, whether it's happening this week, currently, or has just happened. It is something that really did, again, rock your world. But it's to be taken as a new direction for you. It's to be taken as a direction that is karmic. It's faded. And it's not without its difficulties. Now, you have to take this one step at a time. Take that week, next week, for planning, to understand which way to turn, what to do. And I'm feeling that it's not a matter of disorientation. You are not being disoriented. You were not disoriented. It was all of a sudden, the roof of your house just fell through. All of a sudden, your protection just left you. All of a sudden, you showed your true colors. The king is naked. Right? Now, let me take the Vera Sibilla, first of all, on the 8 of Cups. There's one thing else before we go on. The wake-up call involved an area that is nothing to do with your livelihood. You're taking refuge in your livelihood, and that will bear its fruits. And you need to do that strategically Take time to think about how to do that, because it will serve you well in the upcoming weeks. Take the time, again, I stress, framing this spread is the Four of Swords. Take the time to reassess what happened, and don't start going every which way. You're going to lose yourself. You need the time to think about it. All right, let me take the Vera Sibilla. The Vera Sibilla over the first card that I think would be the most worrisome, and I'm going to see that as the Eight of Cups. The disorientation, turning and tossing and not knowing what to do next. Okay, there is some. All right, the Eight of Cups is telling us that it's a matter of a relationship. There was a relationship that has turned sour, ended, taught you a lesson. The person who you held high in regard has taken on a completely different look for you. A person who was in your favor now has become an enemy to you. You were completely overwhelmed by jealousy. Right now I'm talking about an emotional relationship. Right? And this is something that happened very recently, or it's still happening this week, in the week I'm reading for the next week, the 15th of June. And it's telling you what has happened in the past. Let me take the Neapolitans to get some more information about that. This is a big change, a very big change, a very big change. A big change that not only will make you concentrate on your work and your livelihood to get out of that situation, but it will also be instrumental in making you rethink how you want to live your life in future, what your priorities are. An actually beautiful spread, very painful, regardless of the Fool at the top, the Fool and the Magician telling us it's something new. When there's pain, regardless whether you know it's something new, it's hard to get up and start again. All right, this is this ordeal, this relationship, this fact will take time to heal. You need to face the music. It has to be faced again. If you are interested in developing some form of a relationship with that person, it has to be sorted out. It will not come easy. Communication will not come easy, and the foundation will not be laid easily at all. That will be remaining a difficulty for you for at least some weeks to come. I'm going to go now to the Hanged Man and understand. The Hanged Man is right under the Magician and right next to the Strength, to understand what it's trying to tell us. It's sandwiched between the relaxation and taking stock of what has happened and your work and activity and livelihood. So as if you're going to see your activity in another way and take more pride in that area of your life and come out as a man or a woman who has a different value for someone else. All right, now, when I lower my voice, it's reverence. You know, I have high regard for what I'm seeing, and I have a high regard for this type of divination now. And I take it very seriously. There is something that you are still hiding from yourself, and that's very deeply hidden. It's so deeply hidden that you will just jump into your livelihood hoping that will take you out and rescue you. It will. Actually, it will. Now, these cards stand to tell us that the longer you have had hidden secrets, the longer they are going to take to emerge. You would do well to buttress your activity, to concentrate on your activity. It will probably bring you the most immediate results and the best benefits for you right now. Four have come out. Four cards have come out. All right, this is a person. All right, there are two kings here: King of the Heart and the King of Spirituality. And this is illuminating the Sibilla on the Hanged Man. It is a return. You're going to be thinking in terms of returning on the scene of the crime. Okay, we saw that there was a wake-up call, this judgment card. Something has happened that has had the house, your rooftop, just cave in, shocked your world. There's the Knight of Cups, and you're going to go return on the scene of the crime. And again, this is the fourth card that came out, the the King of Pentacles. You're going to do it in a manner that is one of the best ways that you know when all else fails. Let me go turn to my activity, see if I am well respected in my activity, boost my ego, buttress my self-confidence. Let me see if I can at least look at myself in the mirror again. Okay, now this will need working on. It will need a careful thought, and it won't happen overnight. Right? This will not happen overnight, as these three Neapolitans have told us. There will be glitches there. He may not answer the phone. She may not call. He may call, and he may call, and they may not want to hear from each other for a long time. If you are certain about your feelings, if you are sure that you're going and you want to go in that direction, and are ready to risk your emotions, then go through to it. If you're not ready for a setback, then don't do it. But you're going to need some time. Now, I'd like to take the Vera Sibilla on this Four of Swords to see why there's the moment of, there's the time out, right? Somebody's hurting, all right? These two cards mirror each other, the sickness and the beginning, all right? This is a beginning of a period where you're going to be looking inward. You're going to be looking inward, and you're going to be looking for change. You actually want to change. You yourself want to change. You want to change the way you see things. It's illuminating, after all. The Four of Swords is telling us what you should be doing in that rest, how you project yourself, how you portray yourself, how you have other people see you. This week is a time for you to work on that. All right. Now, the Neapolitans on this. Okay, it is. I had this feeling as soon as it opened up with those three big cards, three major arcana. We're talking about a relationship, what that roof caving in and the wake-up call. We're talking about the most important relationship in your life. And you're going to take action in that most important relationship in your life. And it will remain the most important relationship in your life. You're going to do that by arising from your ashes. It's a sacred moment. All right. This is, and I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly at all. I've been reading here in my YouTube channel since the beginning of October 2014. This is, I believe, the only time I've ever said that. This is one of the most important moments for you concerning a very important relationship in your life. And if you're ready for all of the setbacks that I mentioned before, jump in both feet and rise from those ashes. It is going to be a complete metamorphosis, a complete change, a complete revolution for you. All right, now, with that tone, I have, over time, made a collection of fine arts postcards, and they've served me well in my readings, extremely well. And I'm going to have about 60 here. I'm going to close the reading with a card of these to see what they can, how they can counsel us. This is a very difficult moment. Let's see. Okay, now. This is The Tree of Life, all right, by Gustav Klimt, The Tree of Life. And what's interesting about this is that if you look at it, sometimes you wouldn't be able to tell what's up and down. But it is a tree, the tree of life, and it's in an autumn moment of your life. You know what autumn is a period of death, is going toward death, and this falls in line with what I have been saying. Something has happened that is, like I say, I'm not going to say the floor below your feet, but it is the roof over your head has caved in. It was a protection. The way you acted was protecting you. That is no more. The tree of life is telling us that you're not alone. In the beginning, that's the first thing. It says you're not alone. There's a forest of other people in the same conditions, and all you have to do is look around. And after the autumn, winter does set in. Now you have two choices. You can make your change before that winter sets in. I'm talking about winter of the heart, the seasons of the heart. Or you can choose to wait for primavera. You can wait for next spring, which is a far longer time. To assess both options and see how you want to proceed. But don't take this lightly. It is a very, very important moment. Very sacred moment again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having given me the opportunity to read with you. Namaste. It was a pleasure, and I do hope to see you again for my upcoming readings. Bye-bye.